but it doesn't look like they've fixed any issues as far as the custom lobbies are concerned. On an 18-month streak, love at first sight. General, your first, if I'm not mistaken, your first match on this channel was a playoff loss. I may be misremembering, but I'm pretty sure that was the case. So player cards aren't working either. So no love. No love. Here's Blaster. Drive it across. Owl, captain of Circuitry Gaming Blue, and yes, I did make Circuitry Gaming Blue the blue team. Look at me. Roadkill Rams, 3-1, not having a bad season for themselves, and already in week 5 we're getting some playoff caliber matchups. Pass from Al. Doesn't get handled. Here's Blaster out of the corner. G's lining up at the front post. And Al gets back. And he's looking for possession. Blaster out of the corner. Dr. Scrawny with the shot. It's going the other way. And Al is back where he needs to be. Sends a shot, but G is able to pop and make a save. And G with the big booming clear. It turns into a pass, and Owl gets the save.
Outstanding.
So already some great back and forth from both teams. Blaster sends it in the field. As, shoot, what do you think that's cows? Cause? We'll do cause. Blaster sends it away. Lumenmeister can't finish it. G's up, Blaster's up, and Owl sends it away. You hear the crowd in anticipation. Owl beats the defender. Captain on captain at the front post. Pops up, beats him. Good pass. More defenders there. And Cause is going to send it up the sideline.
It's the worst part of the game.
And immediately get knocked as Owl starts to headhunt. Scrawny gets blasted.
Brutality.
So 0-0, we remain. A golden opportunity for Circuitry Gaming. They give up on the orange side of the field. Al sends it away. Dr. Scrawny can't quite get to it, but Blaster can. He's down the sideline. Doesn't get a whole lot on that one. Toss. Going to front post. Drops to the back corner. And what does Owl want here? He maybe another pass. G's gonna stop him. Blaster can't get to it. Low on boost. Lumenmeister hasn't done so much of this game 1, and that trend continues. Owl sends it away. Blaster may be caught off guard here. He goes up to the backboard and clears it out. Lumenmeister sends it back. We may have a 0-0 OT here. Scrawny tries to slot it in, but Cause is there to make the save. Owl out of the corner. G puts it away. Roadkill Esports Rams get it first.
Can I get a oh yeah?
48 seconds remaining, and the Rams find themselves with a late lead. Let's see how Circuitry Gaming reacts to it. Scrawny down the field. Here comes Blaster, lets it back. We'll call it a fake. Scrawny drives in. Lewmeister gets dunked, and Owl's gonna have to get back in posture for defense, but he has possession. Tries to get it over G, and G sends it away. Scrawny back to the corner. That might be shootable when it gets back. Nice redirect from Blaster from the midfield. 10 seconds at Roadkill Esports. Hold on. It's up, and G gets what should be the last save of game one. And it is indeed. And what a game. Nothing too fancy. Both teams just being wise with their possessions, stout on defense, and we get a 1-0 victory for the Rams.
It don't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning's winning.
And we'll ready up. And this is interesting here. Let's see how Blue responds. And Owl was all over the field in game one. One or two opportunities that got away from Circuitry Gaming. As G is now going to start with the bumps on the goal line. Lewmeister sends it out, and G cuts it off the midfield. We've seen the urgency from G. He's just going to pop up where he's at and stop the ball if you're trying to get it over his head. So you have to account for him. There's another example there in the midair. Dr. Scrawny sends it away. Owl keeps it going, and Blaster reads the whole thing cover to cover as Cause sends it over the sideline. Owl gets to it, and Owl and Blaster get caught up on the blue goal line. Cause drops it down, and good offensive pressure initially for the Rams. G pops it up to himself, but sends it to the corner. Lewmeister up to the outlet. Owl with the redirected. That's on! You gotta love it. Circuitry Gaming getting creative with the passing play. That's what we in the biz call ball movement. They had some scoring woes in game one. They did get shut out. Lewmeister lets go of it. G and Cause drive it through. G's gonna let that one drop as well, as Al gets 50 on the exit. G sends it away. Scrawny gets the touch, misses the second, but is able to draw Blaster in. Sends it down the field. Owl, here he comes. 20 boost, sees his tank. Doesn't want any of it. Scrawny puts one on, but G sends it away. So it might just be my eye, but things may have slowed down a little bit. Owl up the field. Blaster catches it up to the seal. He gets it down here. Scrawny, a little wide for Scrawny. Cause is there. G is there. Owl gets passed by, and Lewmeister is gonna try to put this 100 boost to work here.
What you doing, Terry?
More demos off the backboard. G drops it down, but Lewmeister and Scrawny have Cause in a one-on-one. Sorry, 2v1. And Al gets bumped off his self-pass. Into the field. Al behind the defense, and a save by Cause.
Outstanding.
Driving through. Great pass and a save by Dr. Scrawny. Takes all patience at all times. Here's Blaster down the sideline. Puts it into the field. Lutmeister up off the wall. Can't get it going. There's been a few plays from both teams, a few players on the field where they have a good initial touch off the wall, but aren't able to get anything too meaningful as a secondary. He pops through. Lutmeister gets back and Scrawny gets spun out. Blaster retreating back to defense. Beats the defender. Gets it through. G to catch, but he goes corner. And here we are down to 60 seconds. And maybe it's safe if we didn't expect any high scoring games here in this series. And it's tied. Rams go to the air. Blaster out of the quarter. And G with his will puts the shot down, and we're tied. Something about the Rams just makes them come to life in that last 60 seconds. And just like that, one miss on the front post. You see it here. Big kickoff. Blaster trying to make it back. G goes flying, and Owl says, let me have that. So 42 seconds. If the Rams come to life, this is a great opportunity to show it. G can't get to it. Ronnie down the field. Man, you gotta be kidding me.
Off the post!
I thought G had another one. Here's Cause. By now, Scrawny's in the goal, Lutmeister's in the net, and Owl is at the midfield to advance the play. Goes up to the ceiling, can't, oh, he can get to it, great pre-flip. Lutmeister. Drives it through, one more opportunity, good cross, and G a little too far back. And now the series is tied. Series tied, one apiece. Al is our 444. Jay's the MVP. 2 goals, 2 saves. And he'll leave the assisting business to his teammates, Scrawny and Lutmeister, with 1 apiece. But we're ready to go. Game number 3. It's always pivotal in these close best of 5 matchups. Kickoff looks like advantage blue. And a quick shot from Blaster. Maybe the Rams felt like they let Circuitry game and get away with one. Nice tight pass from G against the back wall. It didn't go straight back necessarily. There was some lateral movement there. And that's trust in your teammates and just all out pressure. Owl. Great car control from Owl. I'm sure the wings help. As Lutmeister sends it back. Scrawny's in the air looking for the tie. And G is going to send it out without looking. Cause goes up, not over. Al just too quick, too nimble on his feet as Scrawny gets in the way of that shot. G on offense for the play. Almost have a rule 1, and Al gets in the way.
Outstanding.
Great save by him. And you feel like there's an opportunity missed there for the Rams. Cause gets smacked.
I'm gonna come at you like a spider monkey.
Lutmeister to the corner, trying to set himself up. Looks okay off the post. And Blaster to the corner. Lutmeister on defense now. Ball to G. And we're gonna get quiet for G's goal explosion. But what a play by them.
That was legitness.
Rams now leading by 2, and this is the first time in the series that either of these teams have led. Al down the field. He knows he needs pressure now. But it's hard to anticipate any slowing down in production from the Rams, whether it be offense or defense. You see here, they are just tough to get through. Solid on the back wall. Blaster's already in the air for this one. Sends it away and it gets through. Blaster from the sky. Raining down shots.
I wouldn't venture out there, fellas. This sniper's got talent.
Al can't get to it. Cause says that he faked He faked the redirect. And I'll believe him. I'll believe in that. I think that's what I saw from here. Lewmeister. Cross for him. And Dr. Scrawny is not going to let that center come away without their first goal of the game. And 3 minutes to go. And here we are. You heard me remark about low scoring games, but game 3 has a changing dynamic here as Blaster goes flying on the bump. On the infield. G, one more for G. Doing it every which way he can. Cause again on that back wall.
That's what you call pulling it back and letting it go, PJ.
And I think that's what the Rams have seen and what they could do to be successful on offense. Maybe not take a shot, maybe just set up a pass off the back wall and just allow a second shooter to come in. Blaster driving through, rotating through ball side, but he is being an absolute nuisance.
Get him a body bag. Yeah.
And both teams are out here bumping. It's out of the field. Al's gonna have to quick turn on this one. Not sure of his boost. He's using his last bit to get it up to the doctor. Back to Al. Al, not quite in, and a missed opportunity. And this is what it is. Circuitry Gaming, they come in here 4-0 undefeated, and it's just looking like they haven't faced such an opponent. The Rams are really taking it to them. And with their one loss on the season, you have to wonder how competitive is this Division 5 in IGL Tier 2 East. Under 2 minutes and another demo, why not? Lewmeister sends it away. Cause by himself, and Dr. Scrawny just a little overzealous with his wide shot. And now Al coming in a little too shallow, and that's just what the situation calls for now. You're down 3. We're ticking down to the 60-second mark. Drops in. 2 defenders up, and Lewmeister is there, but loses underneath. G turns in, but it looks like the Rams might just be satisfied with pressure here. Just keeping the ball on the blue side. Make them accountable on defense and don't let them out as they cross the midfield. G has looked so good. Just anywhere you need him on the field. You need him on defense. You need him for midfield control. G is there and he's got your back. Here's Blaster. He's up the wall with 78. Dr. Scrawny on the redirect. Lewmeister sends it away, and Cause stops it in its tracks. Badger Girl, appreciate the follow. Here's G. Does he want more magic? I think he has the hat trick already. Psionics is just going to leave me just guessing. with their new player card glitch. But the Rams get it done once more. As Blaster is our MVP, 538, 2 goals, 1 assist, and it was 2 goals for G. Him and Blaster just filling up the stat lines here as Cause 2 assists, 2 saves for him. A team effort. Both teams ready. Let's get ready for game number 4. The Rams are at match point. They can end the undefeated streak here in this game. Let's see if they're up for it. Scrawny in the backboard, drops it down. Blaster tries to roll it in, and Lewmeister says, no way. We have played too hard for me to allow shots like that. And G gets it in. I don't even know the number there. It looks like everyone committed. There's about 2 people from each team committed on that. And you see Circuitry Gaming just getting a little antsy on defense. The placement, a little high. The demo.
You're not that guy, pal.
And Scrawny catches it at the midfield. Fakes high. Blaster drives into him. And this one should go back to a defender. The goalie, it's Cause, who tries to get up to his captain. He goes flying again. 0 boost. Cause just up, trying to delay it. And yeah, if Circuitry Gaming looked antsy on defense, they also have that same urgency when they have possession as well. Look at Lewmeister and Al just hanging out a little shallow where they need to be. Lewmeister can't edge it in. As Al inserts himself into the play. Blaster tips it over to Lewmeister, who lets this get away from him, and he gets past G. Cause gets up, drops it down. Blaster out of the corner, waiting for a shooter. He has none. He has Cause coming in late on the play. Pops it up. Blaster out to the sidewall. And yeah, you see Circuitry Gaming just, they're not letting anything go uncontested. They're making Rams earn every inch. Game 3 might have shown them a little something from the Rams. And one thing that has been consistent, let's look at this here.
También se prepara Esteban Granero, el pirata, por cierto, las reacciones en el banquillo. ¡Ojo, Cristiano! ¡Cristiano del área! ¡Sigue Cristiano! ¡Gol!
And one thing that has been consistent is the defense of the Rams. No cheap goals, no easy goals. Even when Circuitry Gaming seems like they have it in the bag, we get something happen, a touch, some happenstance, and Circuitry Gaming has just had a hard time scoring in this series. If I think they scored 1 time in game 1, shutout in the other, and then 1 goal again. So that's a code they're gonna have to crack if they want to make a comeback, or at the very least force a game 5. But Rams are here to play, if you can't tell from the scoreboard. Cause thought about going up for a redirection, and he's going to get back. 20 boost to his name, picking up pads along the way. And he is back in set, and it looks like both teams were trying to negotiate possession at the midfield. Lewmeister sends it across the field. G pops up. Down to the turf. Al, he turns. He's a little slow to it, and G finishes. The Rams are trampling through.
Oh yeah, banana bread, bro!
Both defenders there, and Al, I would say Circuitry Gaming's best player, just so quick, great car control everywhere that he needs to be. You see his game sense come up in his play. But it seems like even he is starting to second guess himself as the Rams score a 3rd unanswered goal. That might be 6 unanswered if you go back to game 3, but The Rams look like they're ready to put this one away. A minute 42 remaining. And they are ready to upend this undefeated Circuitry Gaming team. And it looks like a pretty clean, fundamental win for them. Stay tuned for the post-game interview. I'll be talking to Blaster to get his thoughts on the win. Bluemeister gets up to the air. Scrawny back up to Meister, and it gets sent back, and that is frustrating. You see, Rams noticed that it was a pretty even matchup, so most of their goals have come in tight shots, tight spaces. They've really just been forcing the action, and there's Al. It's just going to take matters into his own hands. Gets possession here. Great catch at midfield. And does it alone on the dribble play. 59 seconds remaining.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
And this one isn't quite over. But we'll see how the rest of the game transpires. We need 2 quick goals here from Circuitry Gaming to force a game 5. But Rams' playstyle really benefits them in these situations. A high shot there. Scrawny wants that one back, and we have seen a lot of missed opportunities, post shots from Circuitry Gaming, but that's what Rocket League calls for, especially the IGL season, is just not to just be good, but be good 10 weeks in a row, or as many as you can muster. And it just wasn't in the cards tonight. What up, Sear? Scrawny to the back corner, but the Rams outlast 3-1 victory. And let's see here. Let's see what Blaster has to say. We'll transition to the post-game interview. I said, let's transition to the post-game interview. Calling Blaster now. And what a victory for them. There he is, Blaster.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, man? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, appreciate you taking the interview. I don't always get taken up on these, so appreciate you coming on. Fantastic win for you guys. Just give me your initial thoughts and what you saw out there from the blue team.
Were we blue? Or...
No, I'm sorry. You were orange. Well, they were blue, but they're also Circuitry Gaming blue. So,
okay, yeah. Man, those guys, they were good.
Yeah.
I felt like we put on another gear when we got to the third game and
looked like it.
Beat them on speed, and we got confident, and I think they started second guessing a little bit, but they're a good team. I expect them to go pretty far.
I think so too. Obviously, you just handed them their first loss of the season. It happens. So good on you guys. You have your one loss. How did that one come about?
Yeah, man, as a team, we were struggling like a couple weeks before the season started, and the first week we played pretty poorly, and we decided to get our game together after that point.
Anything in particular, or did you call a team meeting like, all right, guys, you bet you wonder why I brought you here. Let's get it together, and then just go from there, and you've been winning ever since.
Yeah, I mean, we had discussions as an entire team. It wasn't just me bringing everyone together. We all talked about why we wanted to win, how we wanted to win. So we fixed some rotation mistakes, and now our mistakes are just kind of mechanical mess ups, which is totally acceptable.
Very acceptable. You're just never gonna see. Even on the pro level, you're never gonna see anyone just turn in that perfect mechanical game. There's gonna be even if it's just a touch here and there. So you're right. If you could take out those mental errors, those team errors, I think we kind of just saw the result. 3-1. I thought things were going to be close the whole way, but like you said, you guys found some extra speed. Was that a conscious effort, or was that just a comfort thing as the series went along and as you guys started just gaining control?
I think, but going into this game, we weren't sure what kind of level the other team was going to be at. We had played the similar teams and beat the same team, so we were unsure how they were going to play. So I think we just played it pretty safe in the first two games,
right.
and once we saw that, we were like, yeah, let's kick it up and let's get going.
Yeah, because you saw the same thing I did. As soon as you guys were able to force them a little bit, especially start running up the score, they got anxious. They knew they had to do something, and I think that just attributed to more mistakes from them, which you guys didn't take those lightly. So yeah, good performance. Did you do any scouting leading up? Did you see their record, or do you typically do that?
Yeah, every now and then I'll take a look at their record in IGL. I don't do too much scouting on like their tracker per se.
Right.
But we saw they were 4-0, and I looked at who they played, and
Okay.
the teams we'd played 3 of the teams they beat, and we beat all of them 3-0 or 3-1. So we felt pretty confident coming into this game. At least it was going to be doable. We didn't felt like we were out of it.
Right. Yeah, I as far as scouting goes, I talked to captains, in the interviews, and I've seen it on both ends of the spectrum. I've seen them say, no, I barely know who we're playing this week, and then I see people on the other end that they have spreadsheets with stats filled with them. They watch the IGL TV to make sure that their future opponents don't come up, and if they do, they watch the VODs and everything. So like I said, I've seen every approach, I think.
Yeah, I kind of like to stay in the middle. I don't want to get too in my head about it. Just want to know who we're playing.
Right, exactly. And I've seen it, I've seen it work both ways as well. I've seen people just kind of go in relaxed. If you don't scout, you have the benefit of no expectations. You just want to just do as well as you can, which should be the goal every time. And I've also had captains admit to me that, yeah, we kind of looked at the other team's record and we kind of looked past them and underestimated them. And yeah, they caught us. So yeah, I think the middle ground might be the healthiest approach. But good to have a Roadkill esports team on. I know that a lot of the teams left IGL, and you guys were looking for, maybe not all of your teams obviously, but looking for other leagues to join. So how's it been over there in general?
I can't speak on generalities. I don't really hold any position there other than just playing under Roadkill.
Right.
But through IGL, I mean, we've been a big franchise, and like you said, we are kind of going away. I think it's just a timing thing. We've been in it for a while, and I think we're looking for something new overall. But I still like IGL, and I hope to stay in it.
Yeah, especially with this success. So last thing, I don't want to keep you too long. Who are we giving the game ball to? Who's the MVP of the series?
Man, I would say I'd have to give it to Cause here. He early on, I think me and Gumby kind of picked on him a little bit early in the season, and this is his first IGL season, and he really held it down tonight. Like when he was third man,
he looked good, definitely.
Nothing really got by, and that was definitely a speaking point we had with him early on. So he held really well and definitely held the team together.
Definitely. I liked what I saw from him. Like you're saying, he wasn't, breaking the scoreboard or anything, but it's 3v3. And I saw him helping you guys control possession at midfield on the back on the 3-man plays, like you were saying. No, he looked good. I appreciate his contributions, and good on you to commend that. But that's all I got for you, sir. Anything else from you? Any shout outs, plugs, or anything else you want to talk about?
No, not really. I'm just kind of enjoying playing right now, and
Yeah.
I think that's about it. Thanks for streaming and
Yeah.
casting this for us, and we appreciate it.
Yeah, happy to have you, man. Congrats. The big win. Big win. This was playoff. We're close. We're close. The next week is the last one, and then we're off to the bracket. So yeah, good luck the rest of the way.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, peace. All right, Blaster, captain for the Rams. I couldn't make him laugh. I couldn't make him laugh. Usually I could get like a chuckle out of people. I couldn't do it. I'm gonna retire. I'm retired. General